Hey, what's good, YouTube? That out the way past cool. It's your boy, I am Willowfoot, man, and today's gonna be a story time video, man. I got 5 minutes to do this. So I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Alright, if y'all didn't know, I went to a trade school. It was upstate in upstate New York, where I live out of New York. We got upstate and downstate. Where I was going was I took the bus from where I live in my town, 'cause we got a bus station out here. Took the bus from out here, to the other bus station where my trade school was at, which was in Monticello. If you know what Monticello is at, you can look it up. Monticello is another bus station. So from Monticello, I would take the bus from Monticello, and I would have to go to my bus that was for my campus. So it would be a bus there, like a school bus that I would get on. It would, the driver would go over all the names, and if your name is on the list, you get on the bus and you go to campus. If your name is not on the list because you knew and they ain't got your name on the list, they'll call the school and you know the whole verification process, go through that and all of that, whatever. So then boom, go through verification, they verify, all right, you're a new student, you're going on the list, so boom, you get on the bus, boom. Get on the bus, right? Now, just in general, the basics, you do, right, just basics, they offer you trade, the trades that they offered at my school was 7 trades. It was MOS, which is medical office support. It was, which is medical office support is like being a medical administrative assistant. You feel what I'm saying? It was FM, which is facility maintenance, basically like doing repairs to like buildings, like, fixing boilers and taping up walls and doing sheetrock, facility maintenance if you want to be a super or a landlord or something like that. That's FM, right? And then it was security, which I didn't take up there. I didn't get my security license up there, nothing like that. But they got security that you can take, where you learn about security guarding, securing perimeter, what is it called? Policy and procedure. Also, they got hotel and management. If you into like being into the hotels, if you want to own a hotel, work for a hotel or something like that, then explore it or trade it. So I don't know. Also, they got carpentry. If you into like doing carpentry, they got culinary arts. If you obviously, I explored that trade, so that's why I be cooking a lot. I got most of my skills, not most of my skills, but I got some skills from culinary arts up there in trade school. The last one, but not least, is ELH, which is basically being an electrician. Electric something. I don't know what the L and the H stand for, but I know it's electric something. I think it's electric learning helper. I've been saying that for the longest, so I'm gonna say electric learning helper or something like that. But that's not it. I don't know if that's it exactly, but I know it's electric something. But anyway, those are the 7 trades that was up there. They do pay you to go. It's called Payline. You do get paid. You get paid to be in there. And every time, the longer you're in there, the more time, like the more your pay line goes up. You feel me? You get pay line, I think, once a week. You do get to go home. Or you can have people, you can either go home to visit, or you can have them come up there and visit you. Either way, it's called a visit. If they're coming to visit you, it's something called the welcome centers, where everybody stops at to get searched. Either you're going on a shop allotment, you're going on the movie trip, or you just going home. You gotta stop at welcome center. They search your stuff, through your bags and stuff and all that. So that's that. Oh, if you want to go home, it's a visit. You feel me? You gotta put in in advance for it. Also, you gotta have your own money for it. Of course you're gonna have money because they're paying you. But if you spend that if you spend pay line and you don't have money, then you can't go home. Or your parents, or your people, whoever your guardian is, they can send you confirmation, and you take the confirmation from that. Like they get the ticket at the bus station, they give you a confirmation number. You gotta take that confirmation number, and you gotta give it to the other bus station, and they go for confirmation numbers, read it over, and they know it's the ticket. Then they give you the ticket, you get to get on the bus and go home visit. Boom. So they do give you 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You could take your GED, your high school diploma, or your driver's license up there. You do get that option. What else? You do what else? You do have a chance to go to any of the military branches. I personally was gonna go to the National Guard. If y'all never knew this about me, but I was going to actually go to the National Guard, or the Air Force. But I had a concussion a long time ago, so that probably wouldn't have been a good idea, because the G forces can actually, it could damage, it does some stuff to you. So I looked into that, and I found out that I had a concussion before, so I don't know how my body would react to that. But wrapping it up. Next is a slideshow. I'm gonna be doing a voiceover to show y'all a little bit about the school, so y'all can see like graphics. You know, have some images and stuff like that. Of what the school looked like. But my school up there was in between. It wasn't peaceful. It wasn't extremely violent. It was in between. There was girls and boys dorms. Oh my goodness, my light just cut off. Watch this. Right? So there was girls and boys dorms kind of next to each other. Um like right across from each other. My school was a monastery. Now, that's a monastery is where monks and nuns are, right? So yeah, that was how it was. It was cool. It was fun. I had fun. I completed. Completing is when you finish everything, your trade, your academics, and everything like that. And this is the end of that little video. So I'm gonna go to the slideshow right now. So y'all stay tuned. Peace.
Yeah, my son out here shit. Dorm and all that. Macking in the dorm and all that. Yeah. He's out here and all that and all that. Shit to do. Bye. Holla at me. My son Hove. Money making fucking Hove. Yeah. My son Top Shotter. My son Nemo finding her ass. Yeah.
You see your boy with the motherfucking. What we do? That nigga, Mike, turn around.
Ugly.
Turn around, Mike. Look at the dog. So, oh, you dumb nigga, Mike, yo.
What?
Just in his fucking Look at everything.
Got a lot of peeping toms out here.
Everything, my nigga. That nigga was
Yo.
the nigga from the window.
Easily?
Oh, you can catch
wait.
Catch that nigga on the
Yeah. You already know. It's the office and all that. It's some niggas Mac at. You feel me? It's some niggas Mac.
and all that.
And all that kind of putting and whatnot.
And all that.
And whatnot and all that. Smacking and shit. What? You not getting no shine, nigga. You want some shine?
You had issues there, like.
It's my son, Snorlax.
I just sold the cake, my nigga.
For what? Why you telling me that? Huh? Why you telling me that? I don't want that. Mackin. Right here, back up. Back up. You already know. It's the lounge and all that. This shit. My son JD once again, you already know. My son Brandon. My son Brandon out here. You already know, nigga. LP, where you with? Oh, yeah, and all that. It's the room, my son, ballroom and all that, you already know. Mackin. Bleed up, you heard? Eating that chocolate cake. Nasty.
Cut a piece. Oh, okay. That's right.
This about to be wavy. I can keep going. You already know, nigga. Oh, yeah, you already fucking know NFO the fuck up. We the way niggas at this campus. We was to get term, nigga. This shit'd be whack. You heard?
This is a voiceover. All right, I left out some things, but who was up there? There was all of the boroughs. All of the boroughs was up there. The city kids was up there. The city kids is who kids from Manhattan and from like the Lower East Side, like or Harlem. You feel what I'm saying? Like or something like that. And you know there was Staten Island, Long Island, and the VI. You know VI is Virgin Islands. You know people who from the Virgin Islands and stuff like that. But yeah, we also had gazebo parties too. Another thing, there was the RA, the residential advisor. Everybody in the dorms did get snack. It sounds like childish, but you did get snack. Also, you got packages, you got mail. People could send you mail through I think it was Western Union or MoneyGram, one of them two. But they could send you money. They could also send you packages, you know, which is called, you know, snacks and stuff, whatever you need, like, you know, toothpaste, soap and all that. They could send you packages, they could send you money, they could send you mail. And also we used to have event like basket it was boxing up there. We had boxing up there, we had basketball teams, we had flag football, we had what else we had? Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but there was like dorm duties and stuff like that. You had to do your dorm duties. That was the only way you was gonna climb the ranks to become the dorm, like to become the president of the dorm that you was in, like your dorm president. You feel me? Then you get to stay in the first room by yourself, or sometimes it's a one person bed in there, or sometimes it could be like a two-person bed in there. But it's just a space. You could bring two beds in there, or just it's mainly a space for just one person. But the fit most it could fit is like two beds because it's four people to a room. If I ain't tell you that, it's four people to a room, and yeah, and then, like I probably mentioned this, but I'm gonna say it again. It was like co-ed where you live on the campus with other women, like with other females, like you a male, of course, and like you could be on the campus with females. You feel me? Like boys' dorm is right across from the girls' dorm. You feel what I'm saying? And how people was planning it out, it was like, all right, if you up here to trade, say you your trade is carpentry and her trade is um medical office support, which is like, you know, doing medical coding and billing. Or say her trade is carpentry and his trade is ELH. So they were playing like, I bet we together up here. And when we complete, because you do get a completion check, they give you a completion check for completing. Um, you get a check, you get your credentials, and you get a ring. You feel me for completing. Also, um inside each trade there's a tar. A tar is called the training achievement record. That's how you keep track of if you doing well in your trade or not. That's how you progress. You feel me? Because there's a test you got to take. You feel me? And then once you complete your tar, you got to take your trade test, and your trade test is basically going dictate if you actually was paying attention in your tar. Because some people could cheat on their tar. They can get other people's notes and then like just do the whole thing. But when you do when you take that trade test, like your placement, I think it's a placement test. Don't quote me, I don't remember, but you do gotta take a test for your trade, and that shows if you really was doing your tar right. And if you pass your trade test, you get your trade certificate, and you get your credentials from your trade, and then you good. You done. You feel me? But thing that was funny because you can actually be in there for academics, right? And then say you did all your trade and you just want to get your GED now, or you just want to get your Penn Foster, because you can get your high school diploma up there too, which was Penn Foster, and your GED was, your GED. But you can complete your trade. Say you take your trade test and you complete your trade, right? Um, you can be completed with your trade and just be up there doing academics just to get your high school diploma or your GED, or you can be done with academics and then just be doing your trade. You feel what I'm saying? So you're just doing basically all your trade. And then once you finish your trade, you complete, you done. Or once you finish all your academics, you complete, you done. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like that also. Or you can fast track. Fast track is getting pushed forward, like skip, because it's 4 weeks. It's 4 weeks in there that you gotta do. And you gotta complete after you finish the 4 weeks, you get a chance to, you could explore any trade you want. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, that was it. Like, this right here is the dentist office. They do got laundry rooms in there. You wash your clothes. It's the cafeteria where everybody sit. I was sitting by myself the first time and with my inputs. This is the weight room. They do got weight rooms in there so you can get money in there, work out. And this is the chapel, like I was telling you, where they got all the games and stuff right there. And this is the auditorium where everybody come and play ball. Little gate, that's a pond. They got a pond in the front of the school. And this is the director, Curtis Price, when I was in there. Peace, y'all.